Alright, so I had a brake line in here before, which was this one. I had this one in here before. I sat here. But as you can see, it hits the velocity stack, or the intake manifold. Just call it the intake. So what we did is we got rid of that, took it out, and we bent a new one. I don't record the process of bending. It just takes me too long. This is my first actual full brake line tuck that I've done myself. I've bent little lines, but nothing crazy. I'm not no professional at it, so I didn't go too crazy on recording it, because I don't want people to be like, oh, you're doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong. Yeah, I'm sure I'm doing quite a bit wrong, but that's what I do. That's how I do it. So we're going to try setting up the camera. I'm using my phone instead of my GoPro, because my GoPro is not... How do I do this? My GoPro isn't charged. I don't know why it's not holding a charge, or charging. So I'm going to try using my cell phone on this little stand here, see how it works. Shit all over the place. Alright. That seems to be bad. So we're just going to tighten this up here. So this, before I tighten it up, so this here, this fitting comes right on the line. So I keep that fitting. That goes right into the master cylinder with no problems, no -3 fittings or anything like that. Goes right in there, no problem. Then coming out of my firewall, I have a -3 bulkhead, and then I put a -3 fitting for that. And again, because I'm not really good at this bending stuff, you know, I might have to just hand bend it a little bit. You know, make small little adjustments while it's in place. You know, bend it around a little bit, push it around, do whatever I gotta do to make it fit better. So as you can see, comes up nice and tucked back here. I try to get it as lined up as I can with the other line, kind of line up in the same spot. That one actually came out better than the other one. Checking how that happens. But that is my new brake line tuck, or my brake line up 90° down, underneath it, down and under. Now clears my intake manifold. So what we're gonna do real quick, I'm just gonna go over the little things that I use. Obviously a tape measure. I use a little bender. This I just get at Harbor Freight. It's a little pipe bender, whatever you want to call it. You know, it does 1/8, 3/16, and 1/4 inch. You know, you could do 90s. You can't really do 180s like I did over here. That had to make it work. Not what I wanted to do, but made it work. Alright, so I use one of these, Harbor Freight. And then this is just a double flaring kit. Again, not a professional, so I don't need to go buy a fucking expensive ass kit yet. So put your end in there. You know, you get the tip. Let me get a little piece real quick. You know, cut the end off. Cut the end off. Make it flush with the 3/16 hole up here. You can use that. Push it in. I'll go over it again another time. I'm just letting you guys know what I use. And then obviously you gotta cut the pipe, or cut the brake line, hard line. And I just use the same thing. Harbor Freight, little pipe cutter. You know, nothing crazy. Go up and down size right there. And that's what I use. Then I use little -3 fittings. You got the fitting, and you should have a sleeve. And if you see right there, the sleeve. So I always have a couple extra 3 nuts, bulkheads, 90s, keep them all on hand. So that will be my brake line. So that's how that's gonna work. So now I'm gonna go on to my next process. I gotta wait for a straight and a 90. Straight 90 is gonna go here and straight down to here. The kit from Speed Factory came with 2 45s. So I did my lower hose and see this is sucked with the phone. So lower hose, top. I made it a little bit bigger. So when if the motor moves a little bit, I got a little flex in here. I don't want to make it tight. So I'm gonna change this to a straight, this to a 90. 90. I'll pitch it down a little bit, right into a straight. Pick those up tomorrow. Got my little heater hose down here. Right here, my little heater hose goes up underneath, up there. I got another heater hose over there. I'm gonna start putting in the heater hoses once I finish my wiring harness. See how I got a lot of slack here? That's there for a reason for right now. I didn't pull it all the way through. I'm gonna have to go ahead and pull all that through. Same thing with my oil pressure sending unit. For my oil pressure gauge, my AM pressure gauge. So I'll also go over how to install the hose on here. So dash 16 hose. And then I got dash 6 hose, which I'm going to be putting onto here. So my fuel rail, be putting that on there with my fuel pressure regulator, which more likely I'm going to have to move. I'll figure out where I'm going to put that also. But trying to hit it up, different things that I do, trying to get them on there. 1320 headers, nice little set. Breather can or oil catch can. We're gonna go over some more stuff. All right. So again, flare kit, tape, bender, cutter, and just buy a lot of extra line and just keep bending until you get what you want. That's what I did, and it worked out pretty well. You're gonna go through a lot. Also, save these. If you mess up like this is no good. This line is no good. So I'm gonna cut this off, and I'll keep it. So in case I ever have to do another one, I have backups. I got a line here with one fitting. I may need another fitting. I got it in here. I try to keep whatever I can. So, but that's it for now. I'll upload this. These are all raw and uncut. I'm not editing, none of that fancy stuff yet. I'm just getting what I can. And then that's my clutch line. And then what I'll end up doing, since I got it on here, what I'll end up doing is I'll go to a place and I'm going to get a line made from here. Tuck it somehow and then back to here. This is a dash 3 line. This is a K-Tune clutch master cylinder. We're going to go dash 3 to dash 3. Right there. We're going to do a line. That's going to be a braided line with the coating on the outside like you do for your brake lines to go into your calipers. Alright, so more to come. I'm going to keep them coming. Keeping them short when I can and long when I have to. So until next time, hopefully it'll be coming soon. Keep checking it out. Like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Hit me up with any ideas. Might make it interesting or better. I have other content of another car that I have. There will be doing some stuff on it. I'll also do some content on my motorcycles and my truck. There's a little maintenance stuff I got. And any other little builds I have. Resurface the flywheel. And I'll be throwing that on a B16 over there, which is over there, which will be going into my little bubble sooner or later. So just keep checking me out. Keep liking and subscribing. And hopefully I'll get better as we get along. Thanks, guys. Enjoy.